Hey everyone, welcome back. And yeah, we are going to carry on working our way through the different factions of Elysium. And today we are going to go with the Baron. So he is maybe somewhat similar to the, the Senator. Because he's going to rely on sort of regular human troops. However, he can conscript soldiers from settlements and also, interestingly, ancient forests. He gets increased gold and iron income and starts in a fortified castle. Also, he can, I believe he can create vassals. So let's find out if that's right or not. So, Amadeus the Baron. Leadership 2, he's got a great magic sword. So hit points, better than average. So he's actually, 3 armor, so he's actually a decent combatant. Not going to die too easily. He also has a High Lord, very similar. Local leadership grants morale bonus to friendly units in 2 squares. Normal leadership grants morale bonus to everyone. Okay. Not sure why he needs both. Presumably they stack. So what I'm thinking is, despite him being a very good combatant, he is our king, effectively. Our Baron. We don't want him to die, do we? So perhaps we should just have our High Lord do the fighting. Okay, we overrun those, that's good. So we'll make our way up to that coal mine. We can have the Baron take that village. And then, yeah, then you'll just come back. And what special powers has he got? So he can raise a fort in a hamlet. Going to take 2 turns to do that. He can swift justice, only possible in Brigand Lair. Not sure what that's going to do. So places surrounded, everyone is rounded up. This takes care of the bandit problem forever. So presumably that removes the Brigand Lair. We can appoint a vassal. Alright, so this was what I was interested in. So the Baron appoints one of his knights as a vassal to steward and defend a moat and bailey. The fort will no longer produce units for the Baron, but for the vassal instead. The yearly conscription is increased to 1 knight, 2 soldiers and 2 archers. The vassal and his troops will move independently and will occasionally try to conquer surrounding settlements. Can only be done in a moat and bailey. And we can relocate. So the Baron moves his retinue and staff to another castle, and his subsequent conscription will be directed to the new manor. Only a castle or the king's castle can be made the new manor. Okay. Oh, and we've got Coronation. So the Baron sits on the king's throne and proclaims himself king of Elysium. Alright, so this is our goal then. In addition to gaining the respect of all civilized beings in Elysium, the king will receive free military units in all recruit locations, as long as he resides in the king's castle. Alright, we need to find the king's castle. I assume that... So that was greyed out. Yeah, so I assume this isn't classified as the king's castle. I assume it's the capital we've got to find. Right, let's put you on sentry. And we've got movement of 4. but we're going to be slowed down by... So it's just going to be the cavalry that's got move 4, I would assume. Yeah, so fast cavalrymen. Alright. Okay, we can get new High Lords, which is just what we've already got. Alright, so all of our units, or most of them anyway, require lots of iron and a decent amount of gold. We've got 12 income. Quite like these cavalrymen, 2 armour. Ballista, so they're slow. Very slow, I guess. 1 movement a turn, I'm guessing, from that. Catapult's obviously a stationary. And then we've got various different types of units above and beyond the, the standard ones. So Zweihander, 1 armor, 6 hit points, great sword, a bit like the Baron. Halberdier. Again, 1 armor, different weapon. And then we've got pikemen that we've seen before. And longbowmen. Okay, so longbows, range 6, 1 to 4 damage compared to... Well, we can't compare them to normal archers, but crossbows only have a range of 5 but do 1 more damage. But they're also, we know they're slow at reloading. Okay. Let's take on the pale ones. And we've got another mine beyond that, which would be quite nice to grab. So, no losses. That was good. Should we just have a quick look at that battle? Yeah, so our knights, our cavalry did pretty well. Alright, so we can actually compare the archers. So, normal bow is 1 to 4 damage, so the long bow is 1 more damage and 1 more range, which is pretty nice. And we could actually recruit. We only get 4 of them, but we could recruit some now. What do we have here? Oh, we've actually got longbow, got 5 of them. Which isn't to say that a few more wouldn't go amiss. But generally you lose your infantry. But yeah, we need iron before we can buy any of the better infantry. So you know what, I'm going to recruit 4 longbowmen. And we will have the Baron bring those up to our army here. And then transfer them over, which does mean we're going to wait a turn, but that's fine. Yeah, that should be straightforward. Then we've got 2 trolls. I don't think we'll have any trouble with these goblins, but the trolls might take a little bit of taking down. We don't have magic. Right, let's bring the Baron back. I don't want to risk him in those fights. Okay, so well, we lost one of our cavalrymen. That's a bit of a shame. So I think we are in pretty good shape, not too damaged. So yeah, let's attack that mine. That's going to get us some nice iron if we hadn't lost it. Okay, we lost our High Lord, but we did win, and we didn't lose any of our longbow. Got 1 cavalryman left. Okay. Can't recruit up there. So let's get... We can actually recruit a new High Lord. So the problem with the High Lords is they start on the front rank. Whereas the captain is going to stay back. Or at least start off back a little bit. So let's go with the captain. And that's all we can afford. We may as well just wait here. No, we'll move him because that village looks to be undefended. Okay, can't move any further. We can't afford to build anything, so on we go. Okay, an alchemist, a monk. Interesting. Let's just transfer these units in. You're going to take that village and that farm. There's nothing else interesting here, is there? So why don't you come down there? And we found a port. Nice gold, bit of trade. Okay, so we want to have a look what we've been offered here. So Radan the monk, so he's blessed. Can do prayers level 1. We don't really know what those prayers will be, but if it's like dominions, it's going to be what, standard blessing, buffing the morale, things like that, or possibly undead type spells, so banishment. Alchemy, so members of the Alchemist Guild are the only ones to know the secret of making gold, and they guard it jealously. I'm going to recruit the Alchemist. I'd like to see what he can do. So he's going to buff strength of our units, give them fire resistance. Pretty boring, has to be said. Okay, he's got alchemy ability, so transmute base metals into gold. Time consuming process. The gains are worth it, blah de blah. So 1 unit of iron is converted to 4 units of gold. Well, we've got a nice iron income now, but we need a lot of iron for our troops, so we'll just put you on sentry for the moment. Okay, we don't have the men to take the port yet, so we're just going to explore a little bit. Okay, what we've got here, another port. So that's the easiest one. This, though, is probably straightforward to take, I would have thought. Let's take that one first. And we will save our money. Yeah, no losses. Good. Now, we've had a drought, so that's going to affect our income, which is a little bit of a pain. Oh, we got conscription. I was forgetting about conscription. Wow. Got quite a lot of units. bunch of knights. And then some regular soldiers. Okay, they don't have any armour, so it's just standard spearmen. The knights are really nice. So that's going to happen, what, once a year, I guess? And that does give us enough forces to take this port, if we combine it with our archers. Let's just take that hamlet on the way. Yep, straightforward. Those dogs haven't nicked anything. Okay, got a court mage. So, level 1 high arcana magic. Let's hire him. Do we want to hire anyone else? No, not for the moment. Okay, so we can attack the port with both of these forces, so let's do that. You can stay there, and then we can see what our losses are like before we decide what we're going to recruit. Okay, wow, we only lost one spearman. Alright, I want to see that battle then. I assume it was our cavalry that did the damage. Oh no, it was the archers, really. Yeah, the longbowmen. Yeah, very nice. So why don't we combine those together? Do we want to take him around? May as well do. We don't actually need to recruit anything down here, because we're going to take this port next and we can recruit there. So this guy, again, he's just got buffing spells. We'll leave him here for the moment, because this is where we're going to get all our conscripts, so we need spare leaders to ferry them to the front. So, High Lord, Hero. Now, in theory, that should be easier than the other one. Less men, but let's find out. No, it wasn't. We lost two of our longbows. Maybe there were more archers in there. I think there was probably more. Yeah, 9 archers. Probably not very many archers in the other port city. Got a graveyard, which we could probably do to clear out. Not sure it lets us keep it there, so we need to explore down here anyway. And I forgot to recruit from the port city. Well, 10 swordsmen for 70 gold and 7 iron is a pretty good deal. I wouldn't mind some replacement longbows. Okay, we'll can only do the one. Okay, we've got an enemy. Okay, we've got some decent deals. So 24 units, that's not too bad. Can't get back, which is a bit of a shame. I think the offer of the crossbowman is too good to turn down, and that will help protect the port if these guys come and attack it. Well, we can't reach them either way, so let's come into the port and pick up our reinforcements. And then what should we build this time? A scout is always nice, so you can spot hidden units. Tempted with a cavalryman or no, Tower Guard's only got one armour. So I don't think any of those. I think we've got enough range units now in the army. Therefore, yeah, more cavalrymen would be good. Trebuchet would... Ballistas, I think they're going to just slow us down too much. Trebuchet are immobile. So, yeah, let's go with the cavalrymen. Nice, they've stayed in range, so we can deal with them. So is this the Senator faction? Looks like it. Yeah. So we're facing the Troll King and the Kobold King. There you go. Oh, we forgot to pick up the scout. Alright, so we've finished off the Senator. And we didn't really take much in the way of losses. I think the Senator's pretty weak under AI control. It's pretty weak under your own control, to be honest. I'm going to hire some crossbowmen just to protect it. I need to get over there and deal. I also want to kill those sea dogs. Okay, well, they're in range, so let's get rid of them. Yeah, no problem. Got another Alchemist. And we do have loads of our iron now. So actually having an Alchemist convert some of it to gold might not be a bad idea. Yeah, so we could just do a repeat ritual. Alright, 6 knights, 8 spearmen. Pretty good. So we could take the crossbows. Let's do that. Is it going to let us recruit anything else? No. Some factions, when you get, you know, sort of special recruitment, you can just recruit those plus your normal recruitment. Others you can't. It's a bit strange. Okay, let's have trust. Bring all these units forward. Okay, we've got a monk. So we didn't recruit the monk last time, but why don't we do that this time? We'll recruit him up here. Okay, so he's got healing words. So he can just heal humans and Hoburgers, not lifeless units. Long range. Okay. And then resist magic. So that's just going to buff our units. I think we will head over the mountain. Over the mountains of the moon. Down the valley of the shadow. That's the poem from, well, I always remember it from El Dorado. I'm not sure who wrote it originally. Oh, that's a nice settlement. As is that, but let's combine up. Again, I think we will keep these spellcasters in our main force. It'll help to buff our units. So we've got just a few dwarves really in there, or we've got this stone drake, highly armoured. And then you've got a white kobold chief, but sort of standard unit. So I think both of those are, we shouldn't have any trouble taking. I'm going to go for the silver mine first though. And you head down there. Oh, nice and easy. So I think the dead forest is the least movement. You might as well just stay where you are. And do we want to hire anyone? I'm not going to hire any of these High Lords. I think they will just die too easily. And yeah, we'll just save the money. Yeah, no losses. Okay, we've got a new captain. Let's hire the captain just so his available to ferry units when we need to. And yeah, we'll just combine all these together. So, I mean, that's pretty good income for considering it's winter. 35 gold. Yeah, we'll just clear these out. And you can... oh, we'll just end the turn because we're going to get some new recruits, aren't we, fairly soon. I've got an ancient forest there, which it said we could get recruits from, didn't it? If we take that before the end of the year, we might find out what sort of recruits we're going to get from that. Okay, we lost a couple of our knights, which is a bit of a shame. We've got another court mage, Alchemist. And we're up to 8 iron a turn. Yeah, so no real indication what we're going to get from that. If I move away, these might wander in. At the same time, I want to clear. So it's late winter, so next... I think we get the reinforcements next turn. So let's just stay where we are. Okay, I was wrong, we don't. Yeah, we'll just have a few more cavalrymen. Is it summer? I thought it was spring we got them last time. Okay, so it's summer when you get your recruits. Fair enough. One exotic troop. What was the exotic troop? A unicorn knight. So that must be from the ancient forest. Oh, really nice. Fast healing. That's going to heal afflictions. Excellent. Okay, let's have the captain pick up all these. We should probably recruit some more. What shall we have? Just more cavalrymen, I think. Okay, Enchanted Sleep, burst 25, so that's going to cover most of the battlefield, I would imagine, a large swathe of it. That could be putting all of our troops to sleep. Hopefully some of them will resist. Let's find out. Yeeks. Yeah, we only lost 3 units. Alright, so this is the Kobold King. Well, one of his minions anyway. So the fire drakes are pretty nasty. I don't think we need to worry too much about the rest of his units. It would obviously be better to combine our armies, but we're a little bit far away and we should be able to deal with these guys. So let's just go for it. Oh, wow. I was not expecting to only take 1 casualty. Yeah, we got the fire drake down pretty quickly. And this guy, he's got this flame spell, and he does 1 to 3 damage there. Yeah, like that. Wow, 20 pikemen, 167. Where can we recruit those? We could recruit those here. We could also get the Alchemist. What I think we'll do is we'll get the Alchemist down here. We will wake up Narek, our monk. He can head up there. And the Alchemist can also go on this repeat alchemy for more gold. And that leaves us... Let's get rid of those wandering creatures. And that allows you to come up and almost reach them. Yeah, no problem. I'm inclined just to build these cavalrymen. I mean, they're so good. I mean, you know, 2 armor. Wow. Between cavalrymen and longbowmen, you know, it's a really strong faction. We might as well just leave him for a turn. Let's just have 4 more longbows. You can just come up there. And we're just going to combine everyone together. So we've got resist magic, blessing. That only gives us +1 morale, but whatever. Okay. And you can head back down there. Shall we buy this axe? I've got plenty of gold. Go on then. Right, well, yeah, it's nothing special to be honest, but whatever. Bit of extra damage if he ever gets into combat. The kobolds are certainly churning out the units. I had my eye on that settlement as well. So, okay, so it was the Troll King is the blue, the Kobold King. Why don't we go there? Nice, he decided to stay put. Based on the last time, that should be a fairly easy fight. Okay, so we've got a wealthy merchant landed near Worthall Harbour, wherever that is. Oh no, it wasn't an easy fight. Wow. Oh no, sorry, that's damage. It was an easy fight. I looked at that and thought, oh my god, we lost 6-7 units, but no, we killed 6-7 units, lost 0. Scare over. Yeah, we absolutely slaughter these kobold units. And we've got a front line now of cavalry that sort of covers the whole front, which, yeah. We have a healer healing us up. Really nice. What we could do next is to find the capital. I need to kill that Troll King though. Well, he should be fairly easy on his own. It's just going to be a matter of catching up to him. So we're spring, so we really want this ancient forest. Let's have a few more longbows. Okay, I almost said good he's coming back, but then he moved away. So we get our exotic troops, which is good. Yeah, so it's another unicorn knight, which I'm quite happy with. There really is no reason to buy anything except the knights and the crossbows. Sorry, the longbows. You know, as long as we've got the iron. move you forward. What have we lost? We've just lost this iron mine, haven't we? Yeah, this is this is easy mode. I think some of it's the faction that we're fighting. Both of them have pretty sort of hordes of weak units which just can't do anything to our knights. Should we go exploring? Yeah. That's very nice. Silver mine. Lots of gold. Right, we've got a merchant here who looks like he's been in a fight. So we've got amulet of cold resistance, totem mask, and nothing in the weapon slot. Well, go on, you can kill him. And that's it for the turn, isn't it? We're building up a lot of gold, so if we do find the city, our Baron will be able to have his coronation. Shall we grab the swordsman? Yeah, go on. And we can have the... No. Oh yeah, so you see that time it let me recruit both the swordsman and the cavalry. Alright, what have we got here? Is this the Hag Mother? Or something like that? Yeah, Mum of the Ancient Troll. I remember that from Dominions 4. Not Dominions 4, Elysium 4. Troll Magic 3. Again though, she's on her own, so she's just gonna get beaten up. Just have some more longbowmen in there, protect that port. Yeah, so she didn't stand a chance. And the silver mine was straightforward as well. And we got a hero with a magic item of flying. Alright, well we can use him as a scout. Yeah, nice and easy. And we've got the Troll King. So we killed his mum. Now we're going to kill the king. That might wipe them out. Who knows? Do we have a fight in Port City? We had 8 longbows in there. We haven't had a fight. Doesn't feel right. Okay, let's recruit down here. Yeah, Trollking is eliminated. Something weird happened here. Not happy about that. Okay. I'm going to take all those. Have we got a leader spare? Well, we've got the Baron himself. Let's hire the captain as well then. So we've got 3 long dead. Huh? Oh, it was that port that I hired the longbowman, not this one. Alright, that makes more sense. Good. I'm not going mad. Or maybe I am going mad because I missed it. That should be more than sufficient to retake that port. Having this flying amulet or whatever it is, gem and flying, is fantastic. 1 movement everywhere. I think probably except for over mountains. I think it's 2 movement over mountains for flying. Just gonna move. Make sure we're not missing anything there. Enchanted Forest. I wonder if we get light from Ancient Forest, if the Enchanted Forest counts as well for special conscription. Alright, I'm going to hire some longbowmen here and just leave them to protect that fort so that any of these undead that are generated from this graveyard don't come and take it again. Alright, so Kobold King, our last opponent. Just come back because we're going to get conscription soon. If I take that, do we get more? I think we get more conscription. Okay, no, it just says settlements and ancient forests. Oh, we've received 3 units from guard towers. So, probably worth taking. Oh, hero died. Yeah, pretty easy fights everywhere else. Aha, now that, is this the capital? Or a city where we can crown ourselves king? Okay, so this is what we're waiting for. Next round of conscription. Because I am going to have the Baron command his army now. Let's give him a few longbows as well. And we're going to have him head to Camia and see if he can have himself coronated there. And you might as well just go on sentry. And there is a chance though we're going to win the game before that, depending on how many leaders this guy's got left. Oh, we've got another city there. Alright, that's the capital. Alright, so that's where he needs to go. Have his coronation. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, we're just slaughtering them. I think there's no doubt we're going to win. But I want to have him... We want to see him crowned king, don't we? Yes, we do. So why don't we just take that? Now we've got a pit, which there's no obvious defenders, which doesn't mean to say there aren't a defender there. And when there are, they are really tough. No, no defenders. Shall we enter? Yes, okay. So we're in the realm of Agartha. So that's where the Pale Ones start. If you ever play them. And boy, are they a hard faction to play. Yeah. We won that. Oh, a green enchantress. Let's hire her over here. Forest magic level 2. So that's our first level 2 mage we've been offered. Got another alchemist. Let's have some cavalrymen. Should we try and take on the Earth Elemental? very high armour, but hopefully we can still win that without too much difficulty. Okay. Yeah, 2 losses. One of our longbows. Nice gold. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Thought I had the underground guy selected. At least it was the right general direction. I'm gonna come over here. Okay. Ooh, more cavalrymen. And I think you can go undead hunting. Let's get rid of those ghouls. I'm going to leave you. I don't want to wipe out your faction. Not yet. Alright, so that's all there was to the pit. Not very exciting. But a nice site there. 5 gold income. And you don't even think about taking that capital back, because then I'm going to have to fight you. Oh, okay, you've moved on, that's fine. Okay, got a level 2 library. And we've got over 600 gold for the Coronation. Oh, I can't reach, okay. No, we're just going to stay there. Something is telling me that that might be their last army. Actually, we could have a look at the score graphs. There we are. Well, they obviously have a decent amount of troops somewhere. Obviously nowhere near what we have. Not sure that that graph represents all, you know, only 20 units. Depends if it's scaled to what we've got, perhaps. So that's it. Let's hire pikemen in there and some crossbowmen. We can't. I'm not doing very well chasing these wolves. Alright, so that was straightforward. A meteor has struck. But as we don't use gems, that's of no use to us. And the Baron moves into the capital. And why can't I have a coronation here? So the capital isn't classified as the King's Castle. Okay, I don't quite understand. So what? So only a castle or the King's Castle could be made at Baron's Lair. Don't tell me we have to be coronated back at our manor. So it has only a castle or the King's Castle can be made. So the King's Castle sounds like a specific place, doesn't it? And it's not the capital. I'm pretty sure we haven't found anywhere called the King's Castle. Okay. Well, maybe we'll just have to wipe out the Kobold King after all and leave that as a mystery for another time. Ooh, we took quite a few losses. So where was that? That was that tower. Let's replace. We can have some crossbowmen and some swordsmen. And you can probably take that out now. Okay, well, we're going to, I think we will have the Baron take those out. Just see if that gives us victory or not. If it doesn't, then perhaps we will find the King's Castle somewhere. If not, well, that's not the end of the world, is it? Okay, they've got another army. Yeah, 0 losses. We've got a new lot of conscription, we've got a new merchant travelling the world, a Hydra Bowl. That's probably some sort of regeneration item, I would imagine. So he's got Dark Magic 2. Do we want to risk the Baron in combat? That's the only question. It'd be nicer to... let's just combine our forces. That's as far as you can go. capital. Okay, got a hedge wizard. Let's where's the Baron? Alright, we've got something that can't reach. Oh, that's a shame. In which case, we may as well have the Baron lead the forces. There we go. We're going to retake the capital, of course. Of course we are. Okay, an initiate of the Metal Order. Let's hire him. Ooh. I can go back to where I was. Hire him at Camia. Just a level 1 mage, but you know, why not? In fact, why don't we should really keep hiring, I suppose. Doesn't feel like we need any more men though. We'll just use him to scout down here. Okay, well the Baron didn't die. We did actually take more losses than we've done for a long time. Should we have a look at that battle? Yeah, so they've got quite a lot of missile units. And our missile units are out of range. Plus their mage is doing a little bit of damage. If this was out in the field, it would have been, we'd have slaughtered them like normal, but breaking through these gates, iron gates, yeah, that's taking quite a long time. There we go. Yeah, once the gates are down, then our cavalry start doing their work. Also, our longbows are in range, so pretty easy after that. Okay. We lost the captain, but yeah, nobody ultra important. Lost one of our unicorn knights. That's a bit of a shame. Okay, let's have, yeah, we'll have another court mage. More cavalrymen. I'm sort of annoyed we can't figure out where the king's castle is or what we have to do to make something the king's castle. Shall we... Shall we split off the Baron, send him back to our castle. And just make absolutely sure that that's not classified as the king's castle. Because none of these are it. Well, we can have him stopping. Okay, he hasn't got any movement at the moment. No, he should have movement. Okay, why are you not moving? Because I'm being stupid, that's why. And then we just gotta scout out all the little nooks and crannies. Yep, go down there. Yeah, nothing interesting there. So you're going to stop there. We're just going to check. No, can't do anything there. Didn't really think we could. So what rituals can you do there? Nothing. Okay. Okay, so we got a new town, Boggyton, which has obviously been overrun by monsters at some point. Centipedes. Okay, so we have a fire dragon. That looks pretty dangerous. We do have almost 150 units though, so come on. And there we go. We eliminated the last. That was their last commander. I thought that was just one of the dragon protections that they can do again on cobalt mines. Obviously not. Alright, well anyway, the Baron, a very strong faction. I would say maybe definitely the easiest faction I've played. Either we got very lucky at the start, which allowed us to steamroll, but no, it's just that annual recruitment and the strength of their cavalry units is immense, you know. Pretty fun. Let's just have a quick look at the map, see if can we find out, can we see a settlement? The problem is this map doesn't tell you the names of settlements, does it? nothing that stands out as the King's Castle. Oh, there's something there. So unless that is the King's Castle, certainly some sort of defensive settlement. Perhaps that's it. Who knows? If you know that that's it, or what we were doing wrong, what we need to do to make something the King's Castle, or is our manor the King's Castle? I don't think it is, but yeah, write it in the comments. I would be fascinated to know. But other than that, yeah, nice. I mean, it's nice sometimes just to play a really strong faction, isn't it? I certainly enjoyed that playthrough. I hope you did too. In the meantime, be strong, be kind to each other, and I'll see you next time.